I think we've seen this side of Tom Gores before, as I noted in the Athletic article too, that he did this with Stan Van Gundy. Stan Van Gundy was actually getting courted by the Golden State Warriors when he became a Detroit Pistons. They gave him the full control of the front office, and I think that was a deciding factor for him. And then you had a similar situation to Dwayne Casey as Monty Williams. Dwayne Casey, I guess we're a little bit harsher on him, but obviously we didn't get the returns we wanted out of him as a head coach. But when he got away from the Raptors, he wanted to take a year off too. Mm-hmm. But Tom Gore's been persistent. But I love that quality in him. Like a couple weeks ago, we found ourselves kind of like, I don't know, maybe I don't know what I'm looking for. Criticize him a little bit too much on stuff that wasn't like for certain. And I was like, let's just relax a little bit. I feel like there's like a game plan here. I don't want to like throw him in that category yet, like a Jerry Jones-esque type of owner. And here he is doing like the things you want to see him do as a Detroit Pistons fan. You're going after the best possible coach on the market. And it's not just the best possible coach on the market because he's coming from a winning situation. He's coming from a situation oddly kind of similar to what the Detroit Pistons had. A young core. I think when we took them over the year previously, if I'm not mistaken, in the Athletic article, the Suns had 19 wins. Mm-hmm. The fall season, I think they jumped up like 32.
Yes.
34. Thank you. And then in the same situation too, like you got a young guard, Kay Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, with Devin Booker. You have that situation going on. Even if you want to go like the what's the word I'm looking for? Conspiracy route, maybe. I don't know. Like Devin Booker's always rocking the Detroit stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit
from
gear.
Grand Rapids.
From Grand Rapids. Big Pistons fan. You know, obviously he has a relationship with Monty Williams. Like there's that aspect of it too. But for every possible reason, this makes sense to grab Monty Williams and make him the head coach of this basketball team. For $10 million per year, I think is the offer they're building up, getting ready to offer him. And I think he has somewhere around like $21 million still left in his deal with the Suns remaining. Hey, get richer. Get the money while you got it. Mm-hmm. You know, do something for your family generationally, Monty Williams. Like, come on, dog. You can't say no to these M's. You can't say no to these M's. Like, that's 20 plus million about to be making next year. You take this deal. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Even when you do come back, I don't know you're going to be offered this type of deal, Mr. Monty Williams. And you have a former number 1 overall pick in Cade Cunningham. Like, yeah, the team was bad last year, but Cade was absent from that. You're getting Cade back on top of whatever you guys decide to do with the 5th overall pick this year. Jalen Duren's going to take a sophomore leap. The Pistons,
healthy Bogdanovich, healthy Stewart.
What? How much? Where they ranking cap space right now, Chris? Do you know?
Offhand, no, but I know it's 30 plus million now. Assuming you pick up Burks, it's probably about 30 million, so which puts them in the top 5.
I'm just saying, Coach. It's looking somewhere nice to be. Mm-hmm. It's looking somewhere nice to be. Hey, by the way, you like take note of this, and you're 100% correct with it too. One of the most storied franchises in the NBA, yes. Detroit Pistons, and that's irrefutable. One of the only ones to win multiple championships. Yep. And multiple eras too. Yep. And you could be the next era, Monty. Come on down. You're a legend for life. Unless Sam Flannel's making that judgment, unless he's the one making that call. But you'd be a legend for life winning a championship here in Detroit, Coach. Come on with it. What about you, Chris?
I love this because it alleviates all the stresses I had of this whole situation. You know, the point I kept making was I love Monty Williams. I want Monty Williams as a coach, but I don't know about the Gores Troy Weaver dynamic and where that's going. Is he losing faith in him, and what that situation is? But now, looking at this in the article, the other point that was big, other than the Charles Lee point, was the fact that the team will be fully on board, that the entire organization is behind getting Monty Williams. So this isn't necessarily Gores overstepping Troy and saying, no, this is what we need to do. We need to make the big sexy splash. It's about
the big sexy splash.
And what you need to do with this is you need to just get the right coach, and everybody's on board with who the right coach is. It's Monty Williams. And they're giving him 40 to 50 million reasons why he should take this job. So I love it. I'm happy about it. Like Spencer said, you know, it shows that the organization is willing and trying and able. And I believe in the fit for all the reasons of, you know, the young guard connection between Book and Cade, Ivy. There's just a lot to like about this hire. You could not find a way to be critical of this hire. You really couldn't. Dude is a coach of the year. Like, you know, he's a guaranteed top 5 at worst 7 coach in the NBA. Yeah. And that's an immediate upgrade over what you had last year. And that counts just as much as any free agent acquisition.
For sure.
So.
And I didn't think it was possible. I didn't think he was going to be in the run. I thought he was going to get snatched up by Milwaukee or Toronto or someone like that. But, he's still there. Even Philadelphia, I thought, would be in the running for him. But he's still there. He said he wanted to take a year off. But, taking a year off is nice and sounds good until you've got $10 million a year sitting in your face. So we'll see what happens. But this is the move. This is the move for the Pistons. And if not, I like that it's Charles Lee and not Kevin Ollie. I'll say that.
Yeah, I like that too. The whole situation with the Kevin Ali stuff last week, Friday, I wasn't here to report on it, but the Instagram post he had made, moving on from overtime, shit made my stomach hurt. Because even that post itself, showed all due respect to Mr. Ali. I don't know him personally. I know he's played. He was a great college coach up until he wasn't. Winning record, phenomenal record. You can't deny that. But the lack of awareness to make that post.
Yeah.
If you were the coaching hire, that's not a good look. It's not the same category as John Morant because you're not fucking playing with guns and you haven't been told no already. But if you're gonna be the leader of an organization and you're doing shit like that, it's come on, bro.
Yeah.
At least when Doc did this shit on Twitter, it was a boomer move. You give an excuse oh, he's old. That's you're forthright going on Twitter and oh, look at me, I did it. Nothing was announced officially. Granted, nothing has been announced officially or hasn't even happened from reports obviously coming out of Athletic and Shams this year. But I don't know, man. For this to make the Athletic, to make just even the NBA Live just now too, and Monty to the Detroit Pistons, for to make that type of news, it feels like something that could happen.
Something's got to be cooking.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does. And I guess what we said yesterday, money talks. And what would Tom Gores do? Fucking grab this wall and start come on down.
It's facts. It's facts, man. JB, how you feeling about Monty Williams?
Okay, don't kill me on this.
God.
Don't kill me on
this
now.
Guy.
First and foremost, I want Monty Williams here just like everyone else.
Okay.
But I also appreciate the Pistons for being aggressive and still going after him. But he already turned down one offer from you guys, from the Pistons. Are we sitting here saying that just throwing more money on top of that is going to be more reason for him to change his mind, even though he's already said, hey, I like to take a year off. I like to be with my family, the 5 kids that he does have. So are we sitting here saying that a paycheck is going to change his idea of thinking and come back to coaching?
Yes.
Yes.
Cash rules everything around me.
Cream.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Y'all.
Money is king, but is he just coming back for the check?
Yeah.
So
He's still doing his job. I mean,
That's what we do. You do everything for a check.
I know,
you gotta think for a check.
I know, and I completely understand it. But is he just coming back, going through the motions, and just getting that check?
No.
Is he going to be coaching for the love of coaching? That's what I'm getting at.
I'll put it to you this way. Obviously, he coaches NBA. That's a passion of his, just first and foremost.
Yeah.
I think he just need that year to clear his mind. But when I first started working at Dispo, it was for the check. I needed the bread. I was going broke.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fall in love with the culture, fall in love with the team. Now I'm fucking all about it. You know what I'm saying? I love Dispo. That's my fucking familia, or however you say that shit in Chaldean. But those are my fucking guys.
Your Habibis.
My Habibis, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But same scenario too. This is already a passion of Monty's. For me, I did sell a lot of weed back in the day, but selling weed wasn't a passion of mine. But coming here and being a part of that team, that family, that culture, or whatever. I'm in love with that place. I'm hoping that's the same situation with Monty. But everything is driven by money at the end of the day. You know?
Yeah, I'm hoping that he is in love with coaching and truly wants to actually come to Detroit and coach the Pistons, coach this young, talented team. But that was just my only fear. And shouts out to Ryan or Monty for putting that thought in my head as well too. That he's just
Corrupting the youth.
He's just coming back for a check. As you said, cash rules everything. Wouldn't you just come back and just, all right, I'll do this for a little bit and then move on? Because he's still getting paid from Phoenix as it is right now.
Yeah. But he can get paid more and do what he loves. So.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's my only fear.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't
hate it,
have a
JB.
fear about
No.
that.
I'm sorry. Like I said, I didn't mean to poo-poo on the whole take. Because I
That'd be
still
dumb.
would like Monty here as well as everyone else here. So.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a situation where a guy came back for perceivably just the money. And the only one on top of my head I could think of, and it's not a good one, is Phil Jackson when he went to the Knicks for a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, he was trying to be a GM.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
that was more than just the money.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a shit GM.
Yeah. Also, that's fair. Any other scenarios you guys can think of?
No, but the Phil Jackson one is perfect because that dude just immediately was like, yeah, I just want to sit and meditate. I don't really want to do all this GM work anymore. And yeah, he just kind of like changed his mind abruptly. I think Monty Williams is
like Magic
different.
Johnson with the Lakers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna be here.
Yeah. Well, I feel like Magic had a true passion, but I feel like he didn't do well with like being ridiculed and criticized for everything he was like trying to do.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know.
And he didn't want to be Le GM's pawn.
That too. I mean, I love LeBron, but can we give him like the? I don't want to give him much credit for being GM. Like the Russ trade fucking ruined that.
No,
off.
yeah, that was awful.
The Russ trade, the Tristan Thompson like bag they gave
I mean,
him.
I'll shout out to him for doing that, getting his boys paid. Like,
Yeah.
but if you're trying to win and not just get your boys paid,
It's crazy how much hate that guy gets. Like, who's his boy? That's Maverick Carter. That he made the agent. He's like one of the number one agents in the NBA now.
Rich Paul,
Rich Paul. There you go. Thank you. But like,
Maverick Carter. What?
yeah, well, that's a guy too.
Yeah, that's also one of his boys.
But nonetheless, like,
And he's dating. Rich Paul's dating Adele too.
Yeah.
yeah, he is.
So LeBron got him a bag and some
Rich
pussy.
Paul, didn't he not go to college? Isn't he like straight from high school?
Yeah.
And like I'm saying, like LeBron's a fucking man for that type of
Oh,
shit.
for sure.
It's overlooked. So
He's
easy.
the man for getting JR bag, Tristan Thompson, Amon Shumpert. But like,
Yeah, Jr. deserved his bag. Although he
But to
constantly
be
failed.
fair, should a player be able to like have his boy become like the